Hello, Valiants. Welcome to Vibrant Authentic Living. This is Nandi. What we're going to be looking at today is the avocado. In Jamaica, we call it pear. I don't know why we call it pear, but that's just what we call it. You know, different things have different names, right? Depending on where in the world you are. So the avocado, you have different varieties also. This one, well, these that I have here are I just refer to them as the purple skin variety because they have a almost purple color to the skin, and these are my favorite ones. You also have the green skinned variety. I love those two because I generally love avocados, but I find that the purple skin ones are, as we say in Jamaica, they eat dry. So what we mean by that, the flesh of the avocado is not as moist, and you just have that. It's not dry, but it just has that texture to it that's just nice and creamy, but not wet, right? Some of the avocados kind of have that more moisture to them, which I don't really like those. I'll have them, but I don't prefer. I prefer the ones that we say they eat nice and dry. So I'm going to show you what the inside looks like. So this is the outside, and you know they are shaped, maybe that's the reason they're shaped like the North American pear, so maybe that's why we call them pear. Right. You have the green ones, you also have some rounder ones, so these are already sliced. So this is what the inside looks like, right? Slice it, so you can imagine what the whole avocado was like, right? And so we take the knife and we just slice down through the pear. So I'll show you. So what we do, this is how I peel. I remove the top first. I just remove a little part of the top, and then you just put the knife through and slice lengthways down, and you get a nice slice, and it should come out just like this. That's how you know it's ripe, when it just comes out, and you don't have to be forcing it out. That means it's not ready. This now is ready, and this is the inside, so you can see the seed, and you should be able to peel it. So you should be able to peel it, remove the pear from it. This is nice. Now this is the seed, and the seed comes in this casing with the membrane. There's a thin membrane surrounding the seed. You can remove that, and I've heard that the avocado seed is edible. I have never eaten it, but in my research over the years, reading about the avocado, I've read where some persons actually eat the seed, maybe blend it or grate it. I'm not sure how it is done. So for me, this is the only part of the avocado that I eat, right? So you just peel the skin away. See, it comes away very easily. It's so delicious, it's creamy. So Some persons prefer to eat it with sprinkle a little salt on it. I don't find that necessary. How I love to eat avocado is with ripe plantains. Just cut up the ripe plantains and cut up the avocado and just eat them together. I think it makes a wonderful combination. People also blend the avocado and it adds a really smooth, creamy taste and texture to your smoothies, particularly if you combine it with fruits like the mango, the papaya, the banana, and sweet fruits, custardy fruits. They go well with the avocado. Of course, you know also the avocado is the main ingredient in guacamole, right, which is a very popular treat, a very popular dip, the guacamole. So the avocado is the main ingredient in that. Now the avocado sometimes gets a bad rap, well, in previous years, because it has such a high fat content, one of the highest fat content of any food. But the thing with the avocado though is that even though roughly 75 to 77% of its calories do come from fat, but it is the healthy fat, right? It's mainly oleic acid, which is a mono unsaturated fat, and these fats actually reduce inflammation in the body, and the avocado is full of antioxidants. It's also because of that high fat content and the mono unsaturated fat content, the vitamins that are fat soluble work very well with the avocado. It has been found that those fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and carotenoids and so on, that need fat as a kind of carrier for them, they are more readily absorbed in the oleic acid that is found in the avocado, right? So it has been found to help with the absorption of those fat soluble vitamins, because remember, it's not just about what you take in, what you eat, it also has to do with what you are able to absorb and what you are able to assimilate and process. And some of the nutrients that we eat, they need particular other nutrients to combine or to carry them, to complement them. So you can be taking a nutrient and not being able to utilize it, right, because there's an absence of another nutrient. So you don't need to worry about the fact that the avocado is very fatty. Yes, it is, but it's the good fat, the mono unsaturated fatty acids. No, the avocado is a very rich food, and as a matter of fact, it has been thrown up there with the big guys that we call the superfoods. The avocado, in addition to the good healthy fat, and you know we need fat, fat lines our myelin, the nerve cells, the myelin sheath, and many of the structures of our other cells are fat based. So definitely, particularly as we think of neurological functions, definitely fat is essential. So don't think that you should totally rid fat from your diet. You definitely need fat for the proper functioning of the body. Now the avocado, in addition to that healthy fat, it has lots of vitamin K, folates, vitamin C, vitamin B5 and B6, vitamin E, potassium, and actually in my research I found that the avocado has more potassium than bananas. And you know, banana is the food that people go to when they're talking about potassium because it is rich in potassium. The avocado has on average more potassium than the banana. Now the avocado also has lots of fiber, so you know, fiber helps to move the feces along the intestines, and fiber also helps us to feel full so that we don't run to the snacks, you know. So if you're watching your weight, as counterintuitive as it sounds, so yes, there's a lot of fat, but remember, fat in food does not necessarily result in stored fat in the body. There are different types of fat, and the avocado has lots of fiber, which is very good for the digestive system and can actually help you to lose weight. When it comes to nutrition, some things are going to seem counterintuitive to us, but when we really study the effects of the food on the body, we realize that it makes sense, right? For example, another example would be, some persons would say, but the citrus fruits, they're acidic, so they will have an acidic effect on the body, whereas no, when we take them on the inside, they actually leave an alkaline ash. So not everything will stand to the logic as we would expect, right? Some things are surprising, and nutrition is something that we learn as we go along, and we have to, Egyptians said, man, know thyself, so we have to use our own selves too as a laboratory, as an experiment sometimes. So we just have to study how different things react with our body, and what works for some persons might not work for you. So you really just have to look at your unique situation, your history, your genes, everything like that. All right, so getting back to the health benefits of the avocado, it has been found in several studies to lower cholesterol and triglyceride levels, and these now will help with maintaining good heart health. And so the avocado is definitely recommended, in the diet. Some persons I've heard some nutritionists, particularly raw foodies, recommend one avocado per day. I don't know if I would necessarily prescribe one per day. There are days when I eat 2 or 3. There are days when I have none. In Jamaica, it is seasonal. So I guess if you live in certain parts of the world where you import your avocados, you'll be getting them from different places, and so they might be available right through the year, because these different places will be going through their seasons at different times. So for us, the avocados are out right now. I think this is the first batch I've seen since the summer, and it will last for a couple months, right? So I'm really happy because I love avocados. I just love their creaminess in terms of my smoothies, and I just love how they taste. In Jamaica, we eat avocados with bread, with rice, with bullas, with when we're serving ackee and saltfish, for example, for breakfast, or even when we're serving dinner, we will slice the avocado and put alongside the whatever the meal is. So it's a side that is served. But for me, I don't need anything to add to my avocado. I just have it as is. And I will, when I'm really in the mood, and if the avocado is really nice, like it's dry and it's sweet, because you have some that are really sweet, I will eat 2 or 3 at one time, right? Yeah, so that's it for the avocado. Definitely a superfood, and once you have access, I highly recommend that you include this fruit in your diet. When I was growing up in Red Hills, we had a pear tree, the avocado tree in the yard, and you know, it's something I'm very fond of. And once the season comes around, I definitely take advantage of it. Alright, so if you would like to support Vibrant Authentic Living, you can go on over to the Patreon link below in the description. Just go on over to Patreon and become a supporter. And if you have not yet subscribed, I urge you to do so and to share the videos so others may benefit. Until the next video, this is Nandi with my avocados. Alright, so I'll see you